All right, so today I thought we would talk about money and some simple ways that you can make more of it. So, regardless of why you started your business and what kind of business you run, chances are you are probably in the same boat as the rest of us in the fact that you need money to continue to grow and expand and scale your business. So, money is obviously important. And typically, as entrepreneurs, and I feel like every single business has this issue from time to time, especially when they're starting out, we can get stuck in that like ebb and flow phase. And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Especially, yeah, I feel like everyone's been there, so you know. But it's like, you can go from making like $5,000 a month to like zero, or who knows what that ebb and flow looks like for you, but it can totally take you from abundance to like scarcity and everything's failing in my business. And that's a horrible place to be. So as you grow and expand your business, the goal for a lot of us is to create that kind of sustainability, to be able to level out that ebb and flow. So there's two sides to this. One side is really getting honed in on a solid marketing plan. So really figuring out, what you're going to launch, what you're going to offer throughout the year. Maybe you're highlighting a certain service or an offering with the seasons. Maybe you have different sales that come up around holidays, like maybe, I don't know, Black Friday, Christmas, Mother's Day, whatever it is. And so that's part of it. The marketing side is part of it. And so really having that laid out for the year, especially just quarterly, is really important so that you can kind of understand how you're going to show up and how you're going to kind of keep the traffic coming into your website and into your business. So that's one side of it. The other side of it, which I want to talk about today, is kind of underneath the hood. It's behind the scenes of your business. There's a lot of different ways that you can improve your systems and your processes and even that customer experience to be able to boost your income and, again, just level out that ebb and flow. So let's talk about 5 tips that might help you behind the scenes of your business make more money. So the first one is, are you making it easy for your customer to say yes? So more than ever, your customer wants to feel connected to your brand. And typically, especially if you're a coach or a service provider, typically that means they want to be connected to you. They want to know that they are making a smart and savvy business decision, and you are the person, that's your job. You're the person that needs to make sure that they feel really confident in that buying decision. So there's a couple pieces to this. First, you have to show up in your business. There's so many entrepreneurs that kind of hide behind the scenes, hide behind their websites, their products, their offerings, and some people can get by like that, but it's changing. And I feel like your audience is going to go with the person that they trust the most. And they're going to trust you the most if you show up the most. So you need to find ways to really infuse yourself and the value that you provide into your business. So whether that is putting videos on YouTube, whether it's creating more blog posts, whether it's being more active on social media, whether it's hosting a live event every month, whatever it is, you need to find that connection point with your customer to really be able to, again, showcase that value and really just eliminate any questions that they have about working with you or taking that next step. So, and here's a stat to back this up. Did you know that 80%, I believe it's 80%, it actually might be more than that now, 80% of your customers are more likely to buy a product or service from you if they have an interaction with you or like a personalized experience. So it's about giving them that connection point, right? So maybe it's not about the video for your business. Maybe it's about adding a chat box to your website or giving your potential customer a easy form to fill out to ask you questions. Or maybe it's about offering a 20-minute like complimentary call to answer questions or to give them a quick win in some capacity. So really think through about how this might look for your business. But again, the goal is just about to give your prospective customer that connection point with your brand so that they feel really confident in buying from you. So So the second tip is a really easy one, but I feel like people miss it, and it is to add customer reviews or case studies to your website. So the stat out there, I believe, says 90% of consumers look for social proof or some type of review before they buy something. And when they don't find it, they're definitely less likely to buy. So it's really important to ask your previous customers for feedback and reviews. If you can get pictures, that's even better. I can't remember what the stat is there, but if you have pictures, it converts at an even higher level. So, and don't just put them on one page of your website, sprinkle them around your website, post them on social media. Just really think about different ways that you can share what other people are saying about your business. Okay, the third tip here is also an easy one, but I just don't think people like to do it, which is to follow up after a sales call or after you chat with someone online about a certain service or product or whatever that is. And I get it, as a business owner, it can be really easy to kind of feel dejected if someone is, quote unquote, ghosting you, especially if you've spent time on a lengthy sales call or you've sent out a proposal or whatever it is. But here's the deal. You have to remember that your customer is most likely busy and overwhelmed and distracted, or they might be an entrepreneur themselves or a mom boss like I am. I have 3 kids and soccer practice and dinner and kind of all the things. And sometimes life can feel like a total whirlwind. So there's a chance that your customer is just busy, or they might just need a little bit longer to decide. So a lot of customers just want to sit with the decision, especially if it's a larger ticket item. They want to sit and make sure that it is the right next step for their business, that they have the financial means, that they're just ready. They're just ready to go all in. Maybe it's a mindset thing. We don't know. But so it's really important not to just jump to conclusions and just assume that like they've rejected my offer, they're out the door. Make sure that you're following up with them. So take some time, write a thank you email after a call or after you've chatted with them. And then a couple days later, check in, see how they're doing, see if they have any questions about working with you. Still, if you haven't heard from them, I would check in a week later, maybe send them a helpful link or a guide or an article or whatever it is, just to let them know that like, hey, this might help. After our call, I was thinking about you, this might help. I'm still here to chat further, etc. In my business, we follow up with prospective clients 3 times, sometimes a 4th, just to check in with them, see if they have any questions, and then also just to let them know that our calendar is first come, first serve, and so that we want to save a certain date for them, but we can't do that without hearing back from them. And that usually gets people to act pretty quickly. Okay, the 4th one is to offer additional support to your past clients or to even your current clients. Again, missed by a lot of entrepreneurs, especially service-based entrepreneurs. People hire you to do a thing and then you kind of put your head down and start doing it. But a lot of those customers would actually really appreciate some extra help. So this, again, looks very different depending on your business, but especially if you have a service that kind of spans across a couple weeks, you can check in with them over those couple weeks and just say like, hey, I also thought this guide might be helpful to kind of lead you through whatever, or maybe an extra strategy call, or we also do copywriting. Did you know that? Like, we're available to help you in these ways. And just kind of, again, putting your offers out there in front of them and letting them know like, hey, we're not only going to help you with this thing, but we can also help you with this. It's also a great opportunity if you want to offer a type of little discount for your VIP clients or something like that, where it's like, hey, we have already loved working with you so far, and we offer these kind of services for 20% off to all of our VIP clients, or whatever that looks like. So there's a lot of different ways, again, to do this, but just making sure that you're continuing to think about ways that you can support them even after they've bought the service. Last tip is ask for referrals. So every time you work with a customer, or especially a perfect customer, that ideal customer, it's really important to ask for referrals. So this is a really great way to find more of those customers that are a great fit. And of course, like, your customers are much more likely to sign on if they've been referred by a friend or another entrepreneur. So you can make this super easy for your clients. You can just send them a quick email, ask them to just share on social media, tag you, share your link in an email, whatever it is. And or you can ask them specifically for names of people that might be a good fit. So you might ask them, you might say, hey, we loved working with you for these reasons. We're also looking for other female entrepreneurs that are interested in X, Y, and Z. If you know anyone, please send them our way. You can take this further. You can offer a referral kind of discount or a fee. So if they send someone your way, you can offer them anything from a free call to cash, whatever it is that you want. But it just really does help you bring in more of your ideal client, because typically if you're working with someone that's a great fit, they know other people that are also a great fit. So they can kind of do a little bit of that heavy lifting for you and bring in some really amazing potential clients too. All right, so there's so many strategies and ways to kind of bring more money into your business, both behind the scenes and kind of on the marketing front. But I hope these tips have been helpful, and I hope that you can take some of them and apply them to your business to see kind of, again, that boost in income and that leveling of the ebb and flow. And if you need help really taking your business and turning it into that impactful and profitable brand, I would love to invite you over to our website, outlawcreative.com, to check out our new program, the Legendary Brand Academy. It is an 8-week program, small group program with me, where I'll work with you to not only define those goals for your business, but also develop a really strong brand that will lead the way and help you get there. So I'll drop that link below as well. But as always, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.